Triumph Thruxton RS versus Royal Enfield Continental GT650. This is probably one of the most unfair matchups I have ever done, ever. But stick around for a few minutes and we're going to throw these two in a ring and get into it. What's up everyone? It's Alex. So by popular request, today I am doing the Thruxton RS versus the Continental GT. The most recent person that asked for this was Sukesh Ganda. So Sukesh, this one's for you. So the Thruxton RS versus a Continental GT650. This is literally like throwing Mike Tyson into a ring with Mickey from Rocky, okay? These two motorcycles, although they are both cafe racer style classic motorcycles, could not be on more different ends of the spectrum. The Triumph Thruxton RS is a fairly new evolution of the Thruxton platform. It is now on a 1200cc twin that is squeezing out now over 100 horsepower and like 80 something pounds of torque, I'm thinking, with upgraded suspension, upgraded brakes, and an upgraded price tag to go along with all that. But the Triumph Thruxton RS basically is like the epitome of what a factory manufactured modern cafe racer can be at this point. It's basically like the king of the pile for a modern factory manufactured cafe racer, okay? It is a powerhouse. It is a brute. It is the Mike Tyson of modern cafe racers, okay? The Royal Enfield Continental GT is a 650cc-ish, parallel twinned, 40-something horsepower, like half the torque of the Thruxton RS, and has suspension and brakes that are about half as nice. They do the job, but they're about half as good as the Thruxton RS, okay? So literally with this fight, what it comes down to is this exactly right here, okay? The Thruxton RS has more than twice the horsepower of the Royal Enfield 650 GT. It has like twice the torque. It has way better, way more sporty suspension to it, and it has way better braking power. Arguably, depending on what camp you're in, better fit and finish too, but we'll just go ahead and say it's Triumph, it's got a huge price tag. We'll just go ahead and say better fit and finish as well to go along with that stuff, okay? So if you are going to be actually racing cafe bikes, or if you're just the kind of person that has to have the most power, most performance, most everything you can get out of any category, the Thruxton RS from Triumph is going to be the bike for you. Now, the other side of that coin is the GT650 Royal Enfield does basically everything that the Thruxton RS does, just not as well. So for most people riding on the street every day, all that kind of thing, the Royal Enfield GT650 is going to give you as much joy in riding as you want to get, and you can get almost 3 of them for the price of a Thruxton RS. The Thruxton RS retails over $16,000 US, okay? Whereas the Royal Enfield Continental GT, somewhere around the $6,000 mark. You know, might be 62, might be 64, might be 59. We're going to say somewhere in the neighborhood of the $6,000 mark. So you can almost get 3 Royal Enfield GT650s for the price of a Thruxton RS. So again, like I said, if you just want the most power and the best of the best in the modern cafe racer category, and you don't mind spending the money or you're going to race them, obviously Thruxton RS, fantastic, amazing machine, super fun, all the performance in that package. But if you're the average person, you can almost get 3 Royal Enfield GTs for the price of a Thruxton RS. So for most average people riding on the street, the money that you save versus the difference in performance and everything is probably going to push you more towards the Royal Enfield GT650, or at least is going to push you into maybe looking at a used Thruxton 900 or something. Just my opinion, just from my experience. Thruxton RS, obviously the way superior, by far superior machine, but Royal Enfield GT650, a whole lot cheaper and does everything you would want to do on the street for a whole lot less money. So I hope that maybe that cleared it up. Obviously this is just a completely unfair matchup, but I was asked to do it, so there you go. We've done the RS versus the GT650, okay? I'm Alex. Peace.